Yes, it is. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody feeling today? Welcome to the first, first show, the debut show of NBA Nightly, each and every Thursday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Wherever you at, it's gonna be your time. Okay. So, we gonna kick it off. This show is basically, revolving around the NBA, man. All your updates, your highlights, your rumors, everything. We talk about a lot. We put our 2 cents in. We just, do what we do. So we gonna kick it off by introducing everybody on our panel today. Who we got here? Who we got first? We got Darnell.
Yo, how y'all
Yeah,
doing over there?
good. Well, I would say how was your weekend, but how was your week so far?
Snowed in like the rest of us. Snowed in.
Period. No, I feel you. Trust me.
So,
Welcome, Rich. Rich, what's going on, man?
What up, Joe? You can find me on X Riggs 928.
All right. And we got the new breed. Okay, new breed 313. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. How you doing? New Breed 313 Sports in the building. What's going on?
Nothing much. How's your week?
All right. All right.
Pretty
As long
good.
as I'm alive, it's always going to be a good day.
I know that's right. We better clock that. Yes. All right, Jamar. What's going on, brother?
What it do, y'all? It's your
like,
boy Jamal. So I'm chilling down here, having fun. Let's talk some basketball. Fuck 313. It's free world, motherfuckers.
Okay.
wow.
For sure. For sure.
And
For sure. For sure.
we got Big Bandit in the building, but he's our engineer. He's in the back, y'all. He's in the back, but he is here, live in control. Okay. So what we gonna kick off with is we're gonna talk about Cade and the Pistons. He's he's been out there, man. He's been the star of the Pistons. He's been through a lot of adversity, a lot of things been going on. Hey, they number one in the East right now, man. They've been balling, man. It's been three head coaches. Rich, you said three head coaches. A lot. It's been how y'all feeling? Like Rich, we'll start off with you. How you feel? How that's your team, man. How you feeling
I
about
mean,
that? Like Cade and his impact and everything.
I just think, for a young guy, what he's done. I mean,
Yeah.
his second, he embraced coming to Detroit. Loved it. I mean, we were
Oh.
not good at that time. I mean, there was a reason why he was the number one pick. Year two, he got injured, only played 12 games. Year three, he went through him and his team went through an NBA record 28 straight losses. Monty Williams, only lasted that 1 year. He came in with Dwayne Casey. Then Monty was supposed to be the big fish. That was a disaster. Then JB come in and took him to the next level. The guy has always stayed strong. The thing with me is a lot of guys his age, man, they give up, get me the hell out of here, and he never did that. Over the summer, he took Jalen Duren to Colorado, and just them two went and did a little retreat so he could, get closer with him and let him know, like,
Can y'all hear him?
you're my Robin to my Batman. If you notice, in Breed, he's up on the Pistons a lot too. Is when Cade got his number retired in high school, coaches, staff, all the players were there. Anytime they when Cade and Tobias did a little middle school AAU tournament, all the players went. So I mean, this team, he's a leader on and off the court. So man, I just think to have his team where he's at.
Can anybody hear him?
In such a short time. And it almost didn't even start because when he was 16, he had a child, and he was, the child, it was ex-girlfriend in Texas, and he was at Florida at Montverde, so he could get better. And his parents took over the parenting for him, so he didn't have to come home, so he could follow his dreams. So, man, just big ups to the kid and the young man now for what he's doing and where he's brought the Pistons in this organization too.
Okay, for sure. Darnell, how you feeling about Cade and his impact to the Detroit Pistons at this point?
I mean, I'm a basketball fan first, so like the Detroit games I do watch. I mean, he came a long way. It's his time, give him his flowers, but outside of that, like I said, he got the Pistons doing good. They first in the East by 4 games or something like that. But we're going to see how he holds up after the All-Star weekend. That's what I want to see. Do they fold? Do they give it the number 1 spot? Because there's a lot of teams on their butt, like Boston, Cleveland, New York, Philly. I just want to see what he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the way, if he's going to hold up. But as far as his game, he came a long way from last year. You can see his game progress every year where he should be an all-star this year, in my opinion. So, shout out to Detroit. Cade Cunningham.
Okay. The New Breed 313, how you feeling about that?
Well, I go to every home game because I'm a season ticket holder, so I see these guys up close and personal. So with Cade, I love to see the maturity of his game every year and that he's healthy. That's the big thing. He's been healthy these past couple years because I know when he first got in the league, he wasn't healthy. So he took a good leadership on this team, and everybody is following, even the veterans. They're following Cade's lead, and he just getting better, getting to be this all-star, and he's just embracing his team, embracing the city and the fans, and it's just good to see that. And then everybody that's on the team is following that. So and playing well, like what Rich said, he taking Duren and every one of these guys, like it's up. And they giving Duren's got better. Isaiah Stewart has gotten better. A lot of these guys that's been on this team, they've gotten better. Even the Dennis Jenkins. Dennis Jenkins has made a major impact. So it seemed like everybody on this team has made an impact on a game or two. It just seems that way. And I'm very happy for the maturity and the patience of Cade because, like I said, anybody that would have been on this team would have left. Thank God we drafted Cade instead of Jalen Green, or as I call him, Lil Michael Jackson, because of him. Y'all was thinking it too. Come on now, y'all was thinking it too. But it's good that we had that, and a guy that just wants to be in the city. And I don't think anybody thought that we was going to have this type of start. I think people knew that we was going to be one of the top teams in the East, but not the best team in the East. So with all the acquisitions, even Javonte Green has made an impact. Asar has gotten healthy. So it's just everybody's made an impact, and I'm just so happy for this team, and the crowd is happy too. Now they got to slow down on them ticket prices though, but it's all good. It's all good. But I love this team. I'm a Piston fan. Don't get it twisted. I know I got a different jersey on, but I'm a Piston fan. So I love this team and the impact, and we'll see what they do in the second half of the season if they can keep this up, because
That's
teams
what I want.
battle, and
Yeah.
I think this team is ready for it.
Okay. All right. Jamal, how you feeling?
Breed hit right there on the button. Okay, everybody's been putting him in the superstar, status, saying he's the next big thing. He's ready for this, and he's ready for that. He hit it right on the button. He's taking the leadership role, and he's embraced it. And this is where the Pistons are, where they're at right now. Now we're gonna see if they can hold on to that spot after the All-Star break, because that's when teams and players ramp it up and get playoff positioning so they can get ready to go for this title. So the East is wide open because everybody named Mama pretty much damn near, the big names, in the East are either getting traded or they're hurt. So let's see. We gonna see exactly what Detroit's really made of after All-Star weekend. Then we gonna see. Then we can go ahead and be like, okay, are they for real? Are they contenders or are they pretenders? Because we know, because Cavaliers fans like myself and Natalie, we know JB Bickerstaff very well, and his track record pretty much hasn't been too keen. But maybe this Detroit team, maybe we'll turn him around. I hope not for my team's sake.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, hey, if he's doing if it's gonna help him out, hey, keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But just not too much. That's all.
Okay. All right, y'all. All right. Well, with that being said, speaking of the East, we gonna hit something. Well, we gonna hit the top teams of the East and West. I'm gonna name them off for y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all are very aware of the standings, but we'll just do it for the people in the audience here. I'll do the top five. Were you expecting these top five? Were you not? I mean, how you feeling about it so far? Like I said, we are what, 40, I don't know how many games, 49 games in, almost 50. 45. Okay. So
45, 50.
Okay. Yeah, a little over halfway. So okay. So the East, we got Pistons, the Knicks, the Celtics, the Raptors, and the Cavs. Hello. We creeping up there, y'all. Don't play. We creeping. All right. Then the West, we got the Thunder, the Spurs, the Nuggets, the Rockets, and the Lakers. I start with you, Rich. East and West. What were you? How's this looking for you? Is this looking like what you thinking?
Now, I will say, as a Pistons fan, I didn't see we'd be at first. I did think top five somewhere, but to me, the surprising team in the East right now is actually the Celtics. With Tatum going out, with Drew Holiday being traded, I didn't expect them to be that good, And then another surprising team, I thought Orlando would be better. Kind of surprising me that, they're only 2 games above 500. And then, to go way down the list with the Pacers, man, injuries have killed them, and it just shows you how much Tyrese Halliburton meant to them. But I mean, in the Raptors, I think they took the leap that everyone thought they would after they went and got Brandon Ingram, right? And Scotty Barnes got better, and RJ Barrett. So there's just a couple things that are, positive and that are surprises that I thought would be good and bad. But other than that, man, I think it's gonna. We're gonna see, man. Next Thursday at this time, we will know who's gunning for a chip or not, right?
That's
play deadlines next week. Next Thursday.
It is next Thursday. That's right. Anybody on the West, Richard, that you?
So I mean, the Thunder. I don't think no one's surprised, but what I do think is they've shown they can get beat. Holmgren is really good, but man, you can beat him up. Spurs. I've watched the Spurs games. Same thing. Wemby is really, really good.
Yeah.
But man, you play him aggressively and he falters. You have to play him physical. That was shown last night. Even though they beat the Rockets, Sengun was getting into his head. He was playing physical with them. Amon Thompson was playing physical with him. I mean, that's a big height difference, but it's that physicality. Like, it don't matter what size you are. There, who was it? I just seen it was Russell Westbrook. Who the hell was he guarding? Some big guy. It was a clip going on Twitter, but he couldn't do. Or Cat, big Cat.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That's another one, right? We all know it. Be physical with him. Even though he's a big guy, you be physical with him, you could take him out of his game, man. That's why Detroit missed Stu last year. If he had been in that playoffs, we were coming out. But so there are some ways to get these guys, and you just have to. It's going to be the teams that can match up at their disadvantages, their weaknesses.
Okay. Darnell, East and West. You expecting the top five they are? How you feeling?
For the East, I'm surprised about Detroit for one. Did nobody expect them to be top of the East, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say Toronto. Who thought Toronto would be in a position where they at? But they've been winning games. They've been holding it down. I'm disappointed in my Cavs so far, but we on the come up. I think we on a cornerstone on a better path. But I want to see the Cavs on a healthy roster. Everybody healthy. I want to see what we do at full strength. I think we're one of the teams in the East that hasn't been on full strength all year. We have different lineups every night. So I want to see what we do after the break. I want to see could Toronto hold their spot. I want to see could Boston. I mean, not Boston, but Boston another one. Who would have thought they'd have been in a spot without Jason Tatum? Jaylen Brown is balling out this year. He made an All-Star team starter, and like I said, I want to see if Detroit is really going to hold that spot. I don't think so. That's just me being a basketball fan, and I'm a Cavs fan, of course. On the West, I would say the Spurs. The Spurs are surprisingly shocking to me, but Wemby is a freak of nature. He can't be stopped. He just took out KD last night, had a double-double, and I'm gonna say the Lakers. The Lakers really don't, outside of Luka, LeBron, and AR. They're really not a defensive team like that. But I want to see can they stay in the top five. Who knows?
We all know
But
Bronny. We
my
all know
East and
Bronny's the
West.
best person on that team.
Right. Career high last night.
Right.
So, all right. 313. How you feeling about? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say your West? Yeah, you did say the West, Darnell. My bad. Go ahead,
Yeah,
313. How you feel about the East and the West?
I know some people are surprised at Boston. I'm not. Even without Tatum, they still got a roster that still can be top five. Even with Jaylen Brown, but they still got Peyton Pritchard with 6-man last year, so he been balling. I think now with all the guys that they got rid of, it's been some other guys they picked up that's stepped up and everything. But the Pistons definitely nobody really saw them being first. I mean, people knew they was going to be in the top. I think disappointed a little bit, even though they're on a come up. The Sixers, I would kind of think they would be, but they've been going through a lot of injury issues as well. But they on the come up as well. Not surprised. Not surprised at the Cavs. They had some injury issues, and They got a center on their team that's a little soft. I'm not gonna say, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say no names, Jared Allen, but
I knew you were gonna say that. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
But every team is gonna go through their struggles and stuff.
Yeah.
But I was hoping that Orlando was gonna get better. But I mean, there's the second half of the season to go through. The West, I'm surprised at Denver because of all the injuries they went through with Jokic and Aaron Gordon and all these guys that got hurt, and they're still in the tops of that West.
Cam Johnson's been injured most of the year too, hasn't he?
Yeah. So, and Cam Johnson. They've been going through a lot, and they still at their top. But that's guys like Peyton Watson and all these other guys that just stepped up. Another team I'm surprised at, even though they're in like the top 10, I'm surprised at Portland. Portland with Danny Adia and all them, I was surprised at them. They on the come up as well. So, which he should be an all-star, by the way. I'm just saying. But the West is going to be a fight throughout the whole year, so it can change at an instant. I'm not worried about the Lakers. We all know what the Lakers is going to do. I expected the Thunder to be there, but I think a lot of people are going to hunt them because they're the champs. I think it's going to be. I think the question with them is, how are they going to be as people hunting them? That's the big thing. So that's my thought of it. Other than
I
that,
would like to see San Antonio and the Thunder in a conference. San Antonio gives them problems, very problems. So I would like to see that. And to piggyback what you said, I think Charlotte, people are not giving the Hornets with LaMelo Ball a lot of credit lately. Because they've been doing some numbers. They blew out the Thunder by 30 convincingly. Like they've been doing their thing. I give them, like I said, who would have thought Charlotte would have been? That's my sleeper in the East, Charlotte. Because you never know what you're gonna get from them. Brandon Miller is balling out. Like I said, LaMelo, then K. Cornett. Who would thought he got the most threes in the NBA? You know what I'm saying? Like he's a shooter. They got a nice little squad now, so they're my sleeper.
They on that come up for sure.
Yeah,
they definitely are. And you just never know. They could be that sneaky playing team that might
that give you a problem because they can ball. Like they got a complete squad. So I have to keep my eye on them. Like okay, but I watched Portland too. Portland, you're not a layover, so you're not just gonna go in Portland and just think you're just gonna beat them because it's really not. It's not like that. So
and to piggyback on with the Spurs and beating the Thunder, we all know just because you beat them good in a regular season don't mean when the playoff come things start to change.
Okay.
The best thing Philadelphia did this year was finally turn over the keys to Maxey. That's his team. Embiid is still balling. George is not the same player, not even close. He's a number 3 now. But the best thing they did was turn the keys over and give it Maxey. That's his team.
Facts. I agree. Jamal, how you feeling? East and West?
Well, for the West, I mean, some of the top teams that's been there, like the OKC, Denver, Houston, those teams we expected to be competing for that Western Conference. San Antonio decided finally, a healthy Wemby turns that team around dramatically because you're not going to the hole on his ass. You're damn near not going to dunk on his ass. So San Antonio and don't forget we can't just talk about just Wemby on that team. We got to talk about Castle also too. He's been balling also too. He's been balling ever since he came out of UConn. We can't forget about him either. So on the East, I mean, just like y'all said, nobody expected Detroit to actually take this leap and actually take over the top spot. But like I said before, let's see if they can keep up the same energy after the NBA All-Star break right now. So Boston, you know what? Boston, I'm not surprised either that they're still one of the top teams because they have good coaching there. So that's nothing. There's no surprise on that one. Yes, Tatum went down, but Jaylen Brown pretty much he stepped up his game. The only thing he needs to do is stop spraying on his hair. You know, that's about it. I don't understand when I'm like, come on, dude. Like, I'm just saying. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, on the court, you know what I'm saying, Jaylen Brown's doing his thing and everybody's doing their thing, the court side and stuff like that. But in the end, I do expect our Cavaliers, for those who like Cleveland, I expect them to get healthy after the All-Star break, and they should be in the top 3 spots, you know what I'm saying, easily. Because when this season began, everybody was like, okay, well, Boston's out because of Tatum gone. Indiana's out because of Halliburton. They expected, you know, Cleveland and the Knicks to compete to who's going to go to the NBA Finals between those two teams. And Detroit said, hold my beer. They're holding they pretty much are saying, no, we got something to say about this too. You know, so it's going to be a tough one. You know, I expect it to go down. I expect the real team to actually stand up after the All-Star break. So we're going to see.
Yeah. Agreed. Like, I think the real action come after the All-Star break, y'all. I mean, come on, Kaz. You got to get your butts up there, man. I'm not about to keep playing with y'all, all right? So, yeah, that's how we feeling about the East and the West, y'all. So, let's get into the East and the West. Speaking of the West, I keep on saying speaking of the West, okay? Like this, go ahead and play the clip. All right, man. Listen. Okay, that was the Houston and Detroit.
Yep.
Okay. What's up with y'all in Detroit, man? Why y'all always talking shit?
Put me on the screen. Let me go first on this one here, okay? Because I don't get okay.
But KD gonna clap back regardless.
Well,
True.
okay, well,
yeah, KD always he a troll.
KD
he on social media every
KD
day
always
clapping back at NBA players, fans. He don't care.
He never did. He never does.
Talking about the man who had a burner account for a whole year, so that's what he do.
Listen, but
that's what KD do. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like if I've been in the league this long, putting up numbers, like you coming to see me, you ain't finna just talk to me reckless, and I can hear it. I will have to say something. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, people be acting like they robots. No, they pump. They don't pump WD-40. They pump blood. They gonna have something to say every once in a while too.
Because
it's a lot of stuff they let slide. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if one of them is gonna be, you'll be like, all right, nah. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way you do it because Kobe, Michael, and all them, they just gonna bust your ass and then look at your team and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I do, you know? So, yeah, but we talking about KD, the biggest troll in the NBA. So,
Man, this is bigger than just KD. This is bigger than just KD, man. It's the fact that some of these fans thinking that because they paid all this damn money to sit
I be
close to
feeling
these
that about
NBA
that.
players
Let
and
me
stuff
go
like
to a
that.
Cavs game and I get to sit close to Jared Allen. I'm gonna say a
But
lot to
what
him.
but
I'll be keeping it 100. I'm gonna tell him he
but
know to
what
get some braids, take some Kyrie's off, like go get some irises. You need to find your inner. We need to find your inner mean streak. Not no computer stuff. You need to
man, fuck
like,
all
come
that,
on.
man. My thing is like this, man. Look, you paid all the money
So
just to
I'll
sit
probably be one
courtside.
of those fans.
All right, let him
You pay
talk.
all, but I'm saying you pay all this money to sit next to the players and stuff like that, talking shit and whatever and stuff like that, and then you say whatever the hell you want to say and stuff like that. You got to forget these players is human too, man.
Mhm.
Some of these damn players be cross. I mean, some of these damn fans be crossing the damn line when it
They
comes to
do.
what the hell. When it comes to saying what the hell they got to say and stuff like that. Don't
That's
let. I
what I
mean, come
think.
on, man.
They
I'm
do.
like, come on, yo. You gonna have somebody. You don't. I mean, sooner or later, you gonna have somebody like a Ron Artest go in the stands again. You have somebody like a Vernon Maxwell, Mad Max go in the stands and bust somebody's ass again and stuff like that. Just because you paid all this money and shit like that to say, so that doesn't mean the right for you to go ahead and say what the hell you got to say to these players and stuff like that. Some of these
Mhm.
players, think about it. Some of these players nowadays, they will gladly pay the fine and take the little 2 to 8 game suspension if you say the wrong thing about them or their family. Trust me, because if I was one of those players, think about it. If I'm one of them players, you say something bad about my wife and my child, and I'm in earshot, and it's very hurtful. Man, fuck this uniform, man. We going at it.
Mhm.
And
Absolutely.
I will get on camera and be like, yo, Adam Silver, listen to me. He said this, that. Listen, man, it's a line. He crossed the line. I understand I understand a little banter and talking shit to get, you know what I'm saying, to get the players out of their game and stuff like that. But damn it, when you start talking about people's family and crossing the line, talking about I wish you did or I wish your kid did or shit like that, then no, fuck the uniform, yo.
LeBron in Indiana. That's what they did to him in Indiana. They was talking about Bronny and killing and all that stuff. And he had him getting kicked out. So and I was at that game. I was at that KD game. But the thing that they don't show on there is that dude wore a Kevin Durant jersey. That's what they ain't telling you. He actually wore a KD jersey. So he been chirping that whole time, being an a-hole, doing all that. That's what some of them guys on that section do. They did that with KD. They did that with Jamal Murray. They did that with a couple people. So that's what they do. Now, I don't have a problem with KD said. I don't have a problem with it. So, but this is why, before the game, they always say, don't throw anything, don't do this, don't do that. They make an announcement even before the game even starts on what not.
It's a damn shame that you got to say that to the fans nowadays, especially up there in Detroit, because
Yeah.
some of y'all Detroit fans don't give two shits. Y'all
We
wouldn't
don't.
y'all wouldn't say if somebody says the wrong thing to somebody, you know what I'm saying, y'all storming the court like it's nobody's business. It ain't just Pistons fans, stuff like that. Look, I mean, I hate to cross sports. Look what hell happened to the Lions with what's the name, with DK Metcalf.
Mhm.
Same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it what the hell is in the water when it comes to the Detroit fans talking shit to the players and crossing the line? I'm just saying. I'm asking a legit question. What is going on up there with that?
We don't give a fuck.
Apparently, y'all don't.
I hate to say this though. Being a Detroit fan, I hate to say this, but majority of those fans that do that, and I know I'm gonna get flack for this, majority of the fans that do that are white fans. I'm sorry.
The one that just showed weren't white.
Huh?
The one that just showed wasn't white.
I cannot hear it.
True that.
You said the ones that
Well,
you
most
showed
of
them wasn't
them-
white.
The one that got into it with Katie, he was not white.
Yeah, he was there.
Right, he was like Arab or something, or Indian or something, Arab,
Yeah.
something like that. I mean, but I just think it's a fine line between heckling and disrespect. Like, you can't just disrespect somebody and expect for them not to say. Listen, these NBA players, NFL players, NHL players, whoever, these professional athletes also have bad days.
Mhm.
Did your mother or grandmother always say, "Hey, don't go around fucking with people because you might just find what you're looking for"? You don't
Fuck
know
around
what
and
that
find
person
out.
going through. There you go. Fuck around and find out. You see what I'm saying? And his ass got cussed. He said, "Hey, don't apologize. I ain't apologize. Don't apologize. Stand on your shit. You meant to say it.
Mhm.
But watch your mouth."
Because they think because they spent tens of thousands of
That's
dollars
okay,
on these.
but I probably give Jared
That's
Allen
what they
this.
think.
I ain't gonna even lie to y'all.
They think because they spent tens of
I want to
thousands of
square with
dollars.
him.
Yeah, because
Leave Jared Allen alone, man.
I can't. I probably want to square. I probably want to see what he got. Like, come on now.
You gonna get yourself banned from Rocket Arena if you say some shit to Jared Allen, man.
Like,
Go
I
ahead and
need
keep playing.
to find I need to enter. I need to know you can get me. Like, I need to know this.
But that ain't your job
I
to
gotta
get
watch
his
you
ass
for
banned
5
like
or
that,
4 more
man.
years. I need to know.
That ain't your job to go ahead and talk shit in his ear and stuff like that, man. He'll get himself there. He's getting paid millions of dollars
Need
to
to go
doing
to the
that.
hood or something.
He ain't ready to go. Now, come on now.
Take you to Woodville.
He ain't ready to go on over. He ain't ready to go on over there on Quincy, man. He ain't hanging out over there. He ain't ready to go on over there at late at night at 11 o'clock on St. Clair. He ain't about that life yet.
nah, I don't think he's ever going to be about that life. But I mean, like, man, Richard, how you feel about it, Richard? I mean,
They walked them Ontario
Oh,
streets.
So this is the way I feel.
mhm.
If you do not enter the field of play, the court of play, whatever sport may be, right? If you do not throw any object, whatever you say, I mean, if it's racist or whatever, something. I mean, he said, LeBron, tell him to get a lot of players, right? Get them out of here. Get them out of here. They're winning. That is so. Look at what Metcalf did. Your ass should have been in the game. You walked 10, 15 feet to worry about that, and you possibly cost your team the following week from getting a playoff. So you cost your team because you're worried about. You should be locked in to what's going on. And that, if you listen to the greats, the great players, what do they say? They block out everything else. It's on the game. Like, I'm not worried about stupid ass motherfucker doing this while I'm shooting a free throw to win the game. No, I'm focused on it. But
you know the difference now.
What's going on and block out the noise. Like, who cares what they do? They get paid. They pay their ticket. Man, I pay $300-400. You ain't fucking telling me what to say. I say what the hell I want to. I'm paying $400.
You might get your ass punched in the head, Richard.
I'm just saying, man. I'm not.
But you cannot do it. I work in the fast food industry. People talk shitty to me all the time. Does that give me the right to go fucking clock their head?
No, I don't give you the right, but you gotta watch what you say to people. You really gotta watch what you say to people. Just because they professional athletes don't mean they don't have feelings.
Hey, it'll give you views on YouTube.
It's just because I flip burgers don't mean I got feelings too.
Hey, Rich, it'll give you views on YouTube.
I'm just saying, Richard.
If I go silly on one of these customers, they're gonna have a bologna sandwich waiting for me at the fucking precinct.
He said a bologna sandwich.
Hold on, man.
Well, hey, some people willing to take that
cheese on it, bro. We'll get cheese. Hold on.
Some people be willing to take that chance because I know one thing. You catch me on a bad day, you say something about my child. Yeah, I might just. Yeah, it might just be on and popping. I'm sorry. I mean, you have to like. Nevertheless, it probably takes them a lot to get them upset or a lot to get them there. But you never. KD could have had diarrhea or something earlier or something, and he got bubble guts, and he just ain't feel like dealing with that shit. Like, hey, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what somebody been going through, and then you
Somebody-
say the wrong thing, and it just
Can I bring?
Somebody-
Can I
he
bring
got to
up-
leave that Coney Island alone then if it's stubborn.
Can I bring?
Hey,
Can I bring? Can I bring up? Can I bring
Gotta
up?
leave them Coney dogs alone.
some of these players,
get you a
I know
glizzy.
they're on the same field,
Paul.
but some of these players, they do the same shit. They will go look at your baby mama's name, your mama's name, and they will talk shit to try to get you off your game. So go ahead and swing on that player, and you're gonna get your ass kicked. So they do it too. You have to channel that shit out. Just because a motherfucker run his mouth, don't give you the right to just go hit everybody.
No,
That's all
I
I'm saying.
agree. I agree with that. But I'm just saying it could be that one day. Like, I'm pretty sure these athletes deal with a lot of shit. Like a lot of shit talking. And it could be that one day you just like, oh my God, I just ain't having it today. Like, you know, like my hair falling out in the bag, my toe green, and you know, it's just stuff that ain't going right. And then here go a fan like, you're like what's it like dude with the MLB when they said something about his mama and he just start crying and stuff like because his mother passed away and stuff like that's a lot, man.
Oh,
Or
Marte.
like when
yeah,
okay.
man. Like, come on, man. I mean, he ain't attacked him, but he was very distraught, and they kicked that fan out for life. Yeah, kick his ass out for life, man. Because come on, man. I'm sorry. Like some things, heckling is fine, but disrespect, bruh. Like that's not even like fanmanship, if that's the word. Like, I don't know.
And you're right, and that's
Well,
what
I
the
guess me and
players,
Jared got
coaches, and referees they got to their advantage. They can say, "Get him out of here, get Richard
Correct.
out of here," and they will.
Correct.
You see it all the time. They be like, "Stop and play. We got a crazy fan."
Gotta
You know,
go. Right.
a player, anyone who's in that field or court or rink of play, if they don't like, all they got to do is go to security and say, "Get him out of here," and it happens all the time. It happens. That's all you got. You just can't take it into your own hands. That's all. I mean, even if you go back to that Pistons brawl, right?
Malice in the Palace.
Even to this day, Steven Jackson and all them, they apologized to Reggie Miller because they said, "Man, we're sorry." And Reggie's like, "Don't apologize," because in the moment, yes, they were on fire and they were ready to take the whole fucking city, Detroit, on.
But what set up? But think about it. What is it
But
that's
hold
what?
on, let me finish, please.
Okay.
But they cost their pockets. They cost rings, possibly. They cost their Hall of Fame teammate a chance at the chip. So afterwards, they regret it. Now, am I saying the dude should have threw a fucking beer on Artest? No. But at the same time, Artest dumbass shouldn't have went and laid on the damn scoreboard either.
But he was calm.
He was meditating. He was taught to meditate.
He was
Right.
calm. They had him calm and cool. The moment that beer hit him, that set him off.
Yeah, because
So like,
can't just throw beer on people.
But if you go back to it, though, it all started with the Pacers had that game, but he wanted a cheap shot at damn Ben Wallace, and Jamal Tinsley told him, "Ron, do not do that." He did it. Fuck. For every action, there's a reaction, no matter what it is. So you started off, you thought you were going to get a cheap shot on big-ass Ben Wallace, and then look at what happened. That little thing started a whole freaking riot, literally. I was in jail when that shit happened. We had to go to bed at 9 o'clock. I woke up the next morning watching the news and said, "What the fuck?"
See, now they shouldn't even been in there in the first place. Them starters shouldn't have been in there in the first place. You up 15 with seconds to go. Why are they still in there?
Yeah,
that makes no sense. If they weren't in there, that incident would have never happened.
Yeah, I mean that's true too. So I mean, you know, that choice choice started at the coaches. I mean, we're not going to blame the coach, but I'm just saying, like, there's plenty of times where this shit could have been prevented, and it didn't. Every action happened after that word caused a bigger reaction.
What I am asking is this: so if you're Ron Artest and you're laying on the scoreboard and somebody throws a beer at you and hits you, You're telling me you're just gonna lay your ass there and not go in the stands and find out who threw that and throw some punches too?
I'm not saying that, Jamal, but you're to just lay disrespect on someone's scoreboard like that. Like you're gonna get that's a bad decision.
But it's a bad decision to physically. I mean, that's assault for real. If you think about it,
I mean,
you just threw your beer on somebody.
I'm saying that, but hey, you play stupid games, you get stupid results. That's all I'm saying. They're all at fault. Because so if you really want to say it right, you're like, y'all just don't give a fuck in Detroit. Okay, so then we don't give a fuck in Detroit. You're just gonna go lay on the scoreboard all disrespectful after you just went after one of our players, cheap shot. So
okay, but let him lay on the scoreboard. He's calm and he's cool, man. There's a whole lot of shit that be going on that scoreboard table.
Locker room, if you want to be cool. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just you made it.
There's nothing.
That fan was triggered. They were triggered, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's in the fourth quarter. 3 hours later, you know them stupid motherfuckers are drunk.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm gonna lay on the score. I might lay in somebody's lap.
Hey, listen, that beer
it's gonna be a problem.
Who lands a beer that perfectly just like that from that distance? I'm just saying.
That was a perfect shot. I will say that.
I can't hear y'all on the panel.
You might have to go. You might have to just go out and come back in.
I have to do that. Right. But yeah, Jared Allen got to be in the house before 9 o'clock. You know what?
and Cat joining with him.
Hey man, I love I love all my Cleveland Cavaliers, man. But that's a horse of a different color. We're gonna have to make a whole topic about some other stuff like that next week. But I'm gonna keep that in mind.
But
all right, y'all.
One more thing before, and none of us covered before we end the subject. This is 2026. We all know not everyone's heads are full of marbles. Them bitches are running all over the place. Clink, 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 clink.
Yeah.
There's people out here looking for paydays.
Correct. I will say
they don't mind antagonizing you to get that payday. So
did they ever sue him or anything? I mean, how did the fans?
I'm not saying that particular one, but I'm saying like it's out here.
No, it definitely is. People do that they do that for first of all to go viral and to collect money.
Yeah,
that's the biggest things now. Like back in the day, you ain't have going viral and internet. I mean, you had internet, but not all that extra stuff with social media and clout and viral and all this. Like now, that guy on it that got into it with KD, pretty sure he went home like, oh, you about to go viral. Pretty sure whoever recorded that uploaded it to World Star and got their money. Trust me, I've been there.
I already know what you call it.
Yeah, I'll never let you forget the
I know what you're talking about, Daddy.
I didn't get the money, but definitely been
you didn't go viral though. You went viral.
I still gotta say though, and I said on my cloud, I ain't going nowhere.
I woke up, I was looking at that video like, oh wow, like oh shit.
Oh no, I was we were there live when damn near it happened. That was I said fuck football that day. That was more classic on that day.
Shout out, man! I took so many shots. I took more shots than I was the age of living. Okay.
I don't even know him. Okay.
I was like, come on, I even emailed him like, be like, oh, you ain't get it, oh my god, never again. All right, y'all, man. We're going to this last little topic, bro. So we all know the deadline is what next Thursday, right?
Yeah. 2:00 Central, 3 Eastern.
Okay. And we'll just kind of open discussion with the deadline. Anything that y'all can point out specifically that you who would you like to see go where? Anything that you would like to see happen as far as,
I want to see where Giannis going.
I was about to say Giannis is the biggest one everyone's talking about right now. Where do y'all think he gonna end up, or what do you think is going to happen?
So that's the thing, right? And like that's been going. You've been hearing this specific topic the last week or so since it came out. Is he really going to go to a big team? Because the thing is, when you do the big team, do you guys remember when New York traded for Carmelo?
Yeah.
What happened? They depleted the team. That's the thing with the player. Like, I mean, you got to deplete your team. So, like, to me, it wouldn't make sense for like Detroit to get him because, like, I've heard like, tweets. It wouldn't be. I don't even think he really. That's not what we need. Another scorer, but like, not that type of scorer. We need like someone who can like shoot the three or whatever. Like he would be a great, but what are you going to have to give up? You're obviously not going to give up Cade, but you're going to have to give up all these draft picks. You're going to have to give up, several players. I just don't think it makes sense for a competing team to do so.
Golden State, one of the teams they talking about he can go to. Because Steph Curry looked depressed the past few weeks. You know what I'm saying? With Butler going down. They said Golden State, and they said New York, they'll give him vows. They'll keep Brunson, of course, but I would give up Cat. I said Nash, like, Natalie, I would give Mobley a straight up head up trade for Giannis.
Hey, come on, that ain't happening.
I would.
They ain't doing that, man.
You giving up the defensive player of the year like that?
Correct. Like, come on now.
Okay.
Like we gotta make it make sense, man. That's like saying I'll trade up straight Giannis for Tobias. Contracts match.
Hell no. Things are highway robbery.
What you just said?
Tobias
Mobley, right? Mobley for Giannis is that's dead even there. I mean, not far as.
Oh, come on! Get off the drunkenness, bro. I need to check your cup.
The teams that I think might have a shot at getting him, don't miss out on Golden State getting him.
I was thinking, yeah.
Yep. Don't miss out on Miami getting him. That can happen. That could, don't miss out on that one. They can go ahead and get him too and stuff. So those are my teams right there that might get him and stuff. So I can't see no big teams that are top of the East and the West actually giving some of their big names up and stuff like that just to go ahead and grab them. So I don't see that. I don't see that happening. So because he's expressed dearly, like, listen, I want out of here. He got his money. He gave him a ring. He got his 2 MVPs. What more are you asking him for? You're not giving. I mean, Dame came along and, unfortunately he tore his Achilles. So that kind of X that out. Was pretty much left him by himself. Chris Middleton's not there no more. So it's like, what the hell?
And then they got, what they get? Turner from, and he should have stayed in Indiana.
You're pretty much wasting this man's prime years and stuff like that. So, hey. He wants to go to a contender, let him go to a contender. That's what it is. Let him go ahead and get his. So, but I tell you what, though, depending on the team, if Golden State grabs him, you can pretty much almost, I won't say pencil them in as like one of the top 3 favorites, but you can pencil them in as at least one of the top 5 or 6 favorites to win the whole thing if they get a hold of his ass. So now you got.
They got picks, but if they was to get them, what team
they would. I think they would give up. They might give up Jimmy Butler and Jonathan Kuminga and some picks. So they're not because unfortunately they're not giving up Natalie's favorite player, Draymond Green. So they're not giving him up.
I'm just saying, outside of that, they wouldn't have a complete team to compete with the OKCs. I mean, Giannis is a beast. Don't get me wrong. Him and Steph Curry is enough to get you second round, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's enough to get him over the hump.
Or how about this? How about this? A first round pick and probably a couple and another first round and second round pick, and trade Anthony Davis for Giannis, because Kyrie's coming back.
I would
So
do that. I mean, I would get Davis. Anybody would take him. They trying to get like he needs to be in bubble wrap, so they trying to get rid of him anyway.
you know, I mean that's my my wife loves Anthony Davis, so even though he can't stay healthy, so I'm just kidding with her. So, but regardless, yeah, I mean, but I mean, why not? I mean, you got Cooper Flag, who is, what I'm saying, he's a rookie, so but he's gonna get there, so give him time. Kyrie's coming back. Clay Thompson, well, we'll see about him. He ain't been right since he left Golden State, but and other things, but that is what it is. But but
I'll
yeah,
get
why not?
some.
But yeah, but why not have why not have Giannis down in Dallas, well, that wouldn't be a bad with him, and when Tyree comes back, they might do some things.
I got another thing, y'all probably been. The Clippers have been on a roll lately. After the start, they have started. The Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is balling.
When he's
I don't think,
healthy.
yeah, but he's been healthy this whole year. He don't play. I don't think he played back to back yet. But the Clippers was at the bottom of the list. Now they're moving up. Like so, I'll just be looking at different NBA games every night, and I'd be like, okay, Clippers they done made their way back after they was
Wasn't
losing every night.
wasn't last year like the first year that Kawhi was like fully healthy?
No.
It's
No,
been it's been a while since that man's been really fully healthy since he won that NBA title with Toronto.
this year he's been fully healthy. Like he don't, like I said, he don't play back to backs, but on a nightly basis, he back to the Kawhi because he was like player of the month in the West last month. He was hot, like he couldn't do no wrong. So yeah.
Uh-uh.
You ain't gonna go far if you got James Harden on your team.
That is true.
I'm
There's
just
another guy who don't play no defense. So there
listen,
you go.
got a backcourt of James Harden and Chris Dunn. That's enough said. Just saying.
Mhm.
Leave the beard alone.
Mm-mm-mm. I think
Uh,
Nimhart from Indiana is better than Chris Dunn.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I agree with that. I agree.
I totally agree with that.
I agree with
Mhm.
that.
I
Mm-mm-mm.
think one person I'm interested to see where he goes is Michael Porter Jr. I would love for him to be with the
Come on to Cleveland.
That's where I want him, Detroit.
I
Come
want
on
him
to
on
Cleveland.
the Pistons,
Y'all can't have it all. Damn.
That's the only one we said. Well,
Come to Cleveland. They look come to Cleveland.
that's
I'll take him. I don't want Colin Sexton. I don't want
Oh
all
hell
No, no.
I'm good.
y'all don't want the young
Yeah,
bull.
sure about Sexton. So
Y'all,
I'm good.
y'all don't want the young bull.
No.
That's
Yeah.
what Detroit needs, though. They need another scorer who can go get a bucket and hit a three.
I got one for you. I got a trade for y'all. Would y'all trade anybody on your squad? Like let's say they ain't got to be your number one player, but let's say you're like your number two or three. Would you trade them for LeBron James?
Hmm.
I'm a LeBron guy, bro. He's my age. I've been watching him since, so I probably would. But is he
So let
gonna
me
do it?
ask y'all this. So they reporting that, if he not retired this year, the Lakers are going to ask him to take less money because they fully want it to be the Lucas show without LeBron. So if that happens, like his only option would be to come back home. And we could offer him like 3 million and at the top. I want to see that happen. I really want him to retire as a Cavs, for real. Like
He
after
back.
what
He,
they
yeah. Who would you give up? Don't say
I
Jared
don't
Allen.
know. No, I wouldn't give up nothing. I would just let it see it unfold because, like I said, if worse comes to worse, like we can always go find another big man with more grit than Allen. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, how I look at the Cavs, and I'm gonna get on Mitchell, but about this, Mitchell is a great scorer, but Mitchell, knowing that the Cavs record is better when Allen is in double doubles. When he's active, when he ain't active, he just is spaced somewhere and can't get you 8 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? I blame that on Mitchell a little bit because you should know your team. You should know I need to come down here in the first 10 plays. I gotta feed Jared Allen to get him where I need his head to be for the rest of the game. Mitchell ain't that type of player. You know what I'm saying? So I bet you if LeBron was here, LeBron would have been said something to him. Cause he always on DeAndre Ayton, but the way he look at Ayton, like you 7 foot, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, like y'all know I'm telling the truth. You know,
He's another.
like
Aiden's another guy that I'm like, I'm disappointed in. I'm like, dude, you're on the Lakers, man. You ain't got to deal with that bullshit you dealt with in Phoenix, man. You can come over here to the Lakers, you can ball out, man. And he ain't done a damn thing since he
nah,
went to the
Now
Lakers.
But
you
you
know he
know,
ain't been
nah.
balling because the cornrows is rolled too tight. That's why he
that
ain't been
don't
balling.
even
I
that
don't know who
don't
braided his
fall.
hair, man.
That actually don't. That really don't fall on Mitchell though. That falls on Garland. Garland's the point guard.
Uh,
Your
I mean,
point
that's
guard.
true. You
Can't
right.
help
But I'm just saying, but he's not healthy right now, and he ain't been healthy the whole season. But as the captain of the team, you need to tell him, hey, because they show the record all the time. When Jared Allen is locked in and we get him involved early, we don't lose. It's when he's in Nassau thinking about breaking down the computer, we lose. Like I said, he can't get you 8. I'd be like, God, why you didn't give me that talent? You 8 foot, I mean 7 foot something. You can't give me 10 boards a night. You should be at least 10 or 15 every night. Even with Mobley, somebody need to sit him down. Stop taking these threes. He need to do this the Shaq pattern, rim to rim. That's what you need to do. Rim to rim every night, Mobley. Rim to rim. You know what I'm saying? Go holler at KG because he has no go to post move. So it's a lot of like, and I blame coaching too. Like if you can't develop your players to get where they need to be, it's a problem.
That's where I think that Jared Allen and Mobley don't coexist. You know, that's like one reason why Stu and Duran can play together is because Stu can hit that three. He can at least keep you honest. If you're going to have two big men out, they got to be able to do two different things. If they're both just post guys, that's too much time.
Mobley can hit the three when he can.
Most of
He
history, he
just
30%
complained
of
about it.
the he 30%. He 30% of the year. But like I said, I need you to stop taking like for instance, I need you to stop taking less threes and live in the paint more. Because when you live in the paint,
Agreed.
ain't nobody stopping you. You know what I'm saying? Like another instance with Allen. When we played the Spurs, he dog Wimby. He literally dog Wimby the whole game. Like
Yeah.
physical, he put up points. He was locked in. And every time he plays Wimby, he's never lost against Wimby since Wimby been in the league. I need him locked in like that every night. What do you need to? We put Wimby up in the crowd somewhere to get you locked in? Like, what do we got to put this in your locker room? And when you take your jersey off, you see this man? Like, and like I said, they show the stats. I'm watching every game as we speak. I'm flipping back and forth, and I need him locked in. Like, cause certain players, like I said, he's one of our keys, and so he gets locked in every night. And like when we went to the playoffs a year ago in New York, he said the bright lights was too much for him. I like lost my job that day when I heard that. I said, "What?"
Well, while y'all talking about big men right now, let me ask y'all this since we're talking about big men, and we're gonna get up out of here. Who are right now, as of right now, your top three big men in the league? Top three.
Ooh, Jeez, man.
I know that's difficult, but that's gonna give me something for next week to go off of.
Oh,
Wemby,
yep, yep,
Jokic,
yep,
and probably have to go Sengun.
yep.
Okay, everybody
That's
agree
In,
with
where I would start.
I
in
would
that
agree
in
with
that
that.
in that order.
I would
that?
go
Yeah,
Jokic, Wimby, and Shangun. I would go that, because at the end of the day, Jokic is just a different baller. Like he can rebound, shoot, assist, score.
you can do it all.
He doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Then Wimby still got some growth. Um, Shangoon, he gives you production every night, but then he has nights off. So
Not the dollar store version. Daddy.
Turkish Yokish.
That's funny. That is funny. Oh my gosh.
Jokic is that one player who he's that one player who just comes in, does his job, and after that he wants to go home.
He want to
He
go.
ain't
He
fit.
want to go deal with his horses. Ain't
He
that
Yeah.
what
don't
his
want to.
horses? He love his horses.
He like, look, just let me come in here, do my job, give you my check, and I'm going home.
It
I
was
ain't
just
doing
like
nothing extra.
When
basketball.
the MVP that he was like, okay, come on, y'all. It was just like, look, I'm trying to go. Let me get my MVP. Thank y'all. Bye. He's just
Right.
so used to it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, he's a humble guy. He's a cool guy. But yeah, I mean, when you if you just that good, when you got it, you got it, and that's just that. Can't hate it. You don't have to like it, but you gotta respect him. You know what I'm saying?
you gotta
Who
respect
got my
it.
ass? That dude almost got his ass kicked by the Morris twins a few years ago.
Oh hell no. The who? The Morris twins, not them two.
I'm sick. Yeah, he did. He did.
Really?
I think he
Child.
shoved what was it Marquis in the back one for when Marquis was playing for the Heat,
Yeah.
and he almost went off on and he almost got two piece.
Hey, listen,
Oh
he
So
got his
no.
brothers and the mob on his side. He gonna be just fine.
Right.
it was
He gonna be
Right.
just
yeah
fine.
that this is true. This is true.
But his older brother, like he a big boy. I'm just like, God damn.
Oh, speaking of back to the whole trade thing and stuff like that, y'all know if somebody takes Giannis, you got to take his brother too. Because if something happens with Giannis, you know his brother ain't gonna be too far behind. He about that life. He about
I
that
wish
smoke.
I had a brother in the NBA. I
Bro,
could just
Well,
sit
he
on the
gotta
bench.
take his brother.
you
Well, he
forgot
got to be two of his
Carl.
brothers because the other one in the G League for the
Yeah.
Bucks too. So he got
Oh,
to
true.
two up.
Yeah.
Like it must be nice to have that much power. You go take your brothers and hey, you just sit on the bench, get this money, and we good.
Hey, your
That's
boy
good.
LeBron does it with his son. Same difference.
That's true.
I
That's what
mean,
I'm
That's
saying. I
true.
would if Cleveland was to do something like that, I'm almost positive that
Oh,
he
you
would do
know,
whatever it takes to Bronny's
Bronny
coming right
coming.
with Bronny coming right along with
Bronny
him.
and
Yep.
And next
I
year
think
you're
it's
gonna
like
have to
three
draft.
Ball brothers too, right?
You're gonna have
It's
to draft
LaMelo and
One,
other son.
three Ball brothers too. Yeah. Wow.
but two of them play, and the other one rap, so he good. So
There you go.
He too busy swerving the corner.
right.
Hey, that's Miss
Hey,
Nikki, baby daddy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
he had a number one little pep for a minute, so he good.
And
Hey,
I didn't know. This is a little cute little fact. I didn't know that Jalen Tyson's brother played in the NFL. Am I?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
no.
Or is it?
It's
No, he in college right
Is it
now.
with it?
but
What is it?
he
He in
plays
college.
he's coming out he's a wide receiver for Arizona. He's supposed to be a first round draft pick.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
there you go. Well, he'll be there soon, huh?
Yup.
Okay.
yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, that is all we have today, y'all. I know we are going to do next week. We're going to
Parlay.
start our parlay of the day. We're going to get that all situated, and we're going to have a parlay of the day for y'all starting next week, man. We're actually going to have a parlay for you for like the next for the Friday basketball game, so y'all can go ahead and do it. And Darnell is going to go ahead and headline that because he's very, very good in that. And he actually helped me with a couple of them that I cashed out on. So he's really good at that. Darnell's going to host that. He's gonna have your parlays of the day for next week. Okay, so make sure y'all catch us next week, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And right now, thank y'all so much for joining us today. It is our debut, y'all. So thank y'all for the comments. Thank y'all for joining us. And we're gonna go around the horn and let y'all know where to find us at. Rich, where can they find you?
You can find me at Exit Riggs 928. Go Pistons.
All right, Darnell.
You can find me on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Darnell K. McClain. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me everywhere. I'm always talking about sports parlays, or if I'm on Facebook, I always thank FanDuel when I wake up to winning money. That's a good feeling.
Big facts. 313, where can they find you?
New Breed 313 Sports, also 313 the New Breed Real Talk, and with your side chick too.
Right, 313. You gotta say it, okay? Oh, where can they find you?
You can find me on here. You can find me on Facebook under Jamal Baker, under Instagram under The Illusion, and you can find me on the NBA show also every Tuesday. Let's go Cavaliers. Let's go Patriots. Let's get it.
No doubt, no doubt. You can find me everywhere. The Sports Diva on all platforms, the Podcast Diva on YouTube, and of course here every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, the NBA Nightly. And stay tuned for that parlay of the day next week, y'all. All right, y'all. Great having everybody. Love y'all, man. Y'all my brothers from another mother. All right, see y'all.